Hello ladies, and welcome to this installment of the Laura Christine Style Report. Today I'll be teaching you some basic things to check for when looking for a real designer bag versus a fake one. Most of the designer bags have a few things in common, so when you know what to look for, you can cut out most of the fake ones. Here we have a real genuine Coach crossbody bag, and here we have probably a Dooney & Bourke wannabe fake for comparison. The first giveaway that this is a fake bag is the plastic on the handles. A real genuine designer bag will never come to you with plastic on the handles or plastic on the little zipper pull like this one. The other thing you want to check for is the stitching on the bags. A real designer bag is going to have perfectly straight, neat, even stitches like on this Coach bag, and it's going to be all over the bag. There may be one or two stitches that are maybe like they got a little pulled or something, but in general all over the bag if they need to be straight and even. On a fake bag there will be places where it's straight and even, but it won't be straight over the whole bag. So you can see on this fake one right here on the edges there's like double stitching, and it's really messy here at the handles. So there'll be several places where the stitching is just not good. On a real bag, the handles will never be glued on. Everything will always be stitched on and never be melted and fused together. On a fake bag, sometimes these side things or the handles will be glued on. And you can kind of see on this one, there's some glue kind of seeping through right here, and that's a sign of a fake bag. The other thing you want to check for is how the bag feels. Now it's kind of hard to describe sometimes with the fabric, but a more quality fabric is just going to feel better when you're touching it. And if it's leather, real leather is going to be soft and it's going to be flexible. And you're going to actually feel, you'll see the texture and you'll feel the texture of the leather. Fake leather is stiff and there's no movement. There's no movement to it. See, this fringe just doesn't, when you move it, doesn't move at all. It's not flexible. And sometimes when you're touching it, it feels kind of sticky. And you might see a texture on the fake leather, but you won't be able to feel it when you're rubbing it. Also, a real bag, even the lining is gonna be of high quality material. The lining of this Coach purse is this really beautiful thick satin lining. And the lining of this fake bag is vinyl. So when you run your fingernails across it, you hear that gross sound. The next thing you're going to want to check for on a real bag is the hardware. All the metal rings, snaps, if there's zippers, they're all going to have some weight to it. They're not going to be, thin and feel plasticky. When you actually touch it, it's going to feel like cold, generally. It won't look tarnished, there won't be dents. There won't be anything peeling on it. And everything is going to work properly. Snaps, things are going to turn, snaps are going to pull apart, zippers will work smooth like butter. On this fake bag, zipper, first of all, is like a canvas zipper. And when you pull it, it kind of sticks. And it's a little hard and a little jagged to get it closed. So that's another sign of a fake bag versus a real bag. The last thing to check for in a real bag is if there's any logos inside, they will be stitched on. They'll never be glued on. Any writing is going to be legible and neat, and above all, it won't be misspelled. And you'll also need to check for the made in tag. The made in tag will be sewn on correctly, and it won't be made of like thin, stupid plastic like this one in this fake bag. You can see it's not stitched on properly, and it's very thin and plastic tag. So there you have it, a few quick things to check for to know if you have a real bag or not, so you can avoid most of the fakes and avoid getting ripped off. So happy shopping, ladies!